Alright, this is TonyTheTGR, back with another exciting episode. So here, we're gonna do our free summons for the day. Nothing to write home about yet. Still waiting to get a good summon to dig into some tickets. No, that ain't doing it either. Alright, so... okay, so these we're going to use later. Let's hit our Tower of Trials for bonus AP. One of the great things about the daily mission list. It's a great shortcut to wherever you're going. I'm going to auto clear you to get our AP up. And I think now... well, I'm going to get some Welcome Festival rewards. That's going to help power up our King 97. And just where I wanted to be. What do you mean the previous series needs to be completed? It's right where we're at. So as you remember from last time, sweet, we built some new formations correspond with our colors, and we're going to start using the passive. Okay, so now here we're going to switch to our yellow team, which is our fifth one, and we got a pretty strong baseball Yuri now. She suddenly stopped. Well, isn't that lazy? Let's go. So here we're probably just going to clear like a chapter and some power-up dungeons. Well, no, I think we're just going to rock through this. See, I love how this is a homage to the KOF 96 stage. It's one of my favorite stages. They just turned the railroad tracks the other way, I think. It seemed to me like it was going another direction anyway. But as you can see, power leveled characters are still just going to annihilate the crap out of everything in our way. And them being in the lead will naturally lead to everyone else gradually power leveling. You know what, I'm gonna go with auto select, but tag missions are gonna give us a pain in the butt because all of our characters are a little underpowered, but well, because our tag partners are anyway. But eventually we chew through 96 the same way we did 94 and 95. Now off camera I'm probably going to take some trips to the power-up dungeon to help speed up the growth of these side characters. And then the other thing I want to start powering up is some of these purple border characters for our versus modes. because I want to start getting that too. Alright, we got an invitation. We beat some out. Alright, and we're back once again. Yep, so KOF 96 marks the prolific entry of Goose Howard. No, he's not Goose, it's Geese. But he's always been a silly goose. Put that smack down. The other reason I want to speed some of these character growth up start pounding the rush dungeon. It's the little limited mode or limited time event that's going on. And here we go, and just like that, side characters are leveling. Alright. And just like that. Hi Arca, bye Arca. Okay. Crying Soul. What are we looking at here? We're looking at blue team. So we're gonna back up a little here. And there we go. We've got our Yuri 98, who is a battery. She's one of those silver characters that you want to power up just because her leader skill does so much good for your team. And it does. People mainly use her in time attack. Oh, I still gotta open her other core. Did I run out of money or did I run out of cores at the time? Yeah, during this little beef up I had to pay a side quest to the power-up dungeon. And at one point I ran out of AP and just had to call it a day. And it might have been while I was powering up Yuri 98. Which sucks, because she has a Tatsumaki kick, which is really, really good at beating these crowds. I kind of want to detour in and power her up, but I also am scared of that core screen causing another crash. So if there's a screen that'll do it, it's that one. Oh no, it didn't count as beating it with the blue element because Melodious got the killing blow. Okay, so let's try that again, and this time we'll just call them in right off the bat so that they help clear up the level and not kill the boss. Oh, I still have to... Okay. Even without that third core. Like, as you can see, 74 levels is just a good enough start to tear this crap up. And at least she has her super. Hey, sorry to hear about your mom, Debbie. But it's still not an excuse to be a jerk. You ain't gotta live that whole life. Unless you must, and then you must. Be true to yourself. You win. Bomp. And yep. Hey, Slim Jim. Bye, Slim Jim. Okay. I'm gonna take a risk. Break into a course screen. Yeah, it was the money that ran out, because I think I do have enough. Well, I almost have enough. I'm gonna have to hit that. I'm gonna have to hit the hexagon cores here soon. Nope, I'm gonna have to hit all the cores. Well, hopefully, at least now, here, I'll at least get the power gain, because that's what we're doing with her. And sup. So at least she has her third move now.
Ready, go!
Yeah. Alright, is this a boss that we dodge once? I think we dodge him once here. Yep. And there it is. And he's out.
You win!
Yep. And now we just cruise through, stack of gems, and casually powering our characters. Bye, Solomon. Bye, Solomon. There we go. You can make some friends early on and it will double your friendship points, which you can use to get soul dust, some affinity items, and some cores mostly. But once we get a little stack of characters powered up, we're gonna join a guild and start expanding our reach. But we're just gonna continue powering through story mode for a while. Heck, I might even get half of 96 knocked out today just for the rubies. Well, hello. Oh. Yeah, let's bully her with a boss character. That's totally sporting. You know, he's not supposed to show up until 1997. I'm pretty sure that this is some kind of cheating, right? Yeah. Rerun level. We'll do it for the rubies.
Ready, go!
And the music in King of Fighters is seriously underrated. It's like right up there with Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man stuff, when you really get into some of the more prolific themes. Oh, Yuri's just got a seriously good moveset. I mean, yes, it's very standard Ryuken, but like this game really makes it work. There we go. Thank you, Kamui. Bye-bye, Kamui. Okay, green. Well, we already know how fast this chapter's going down. Is it though? Like 96 really was the King of Fighters, the game that got me hardcore into King of Fighters. I know here in the States a lot of people hated it because like almost all the fireballs disappeared from the game. Yuri had his, Mai had hers, everyone in 95 loved Edge Kisaragi, and it seems like he got split between Mashur and Vice, who also had their own weird thing going on. They seemed like they were half built in the game, but it didn't stop it from being awesome. Gains, though, was seriously the bane of my existence. Like, even to this day, he's still one of the most overpowered boss characters. Up until... what, Magaki in 15? No, Magaki was in 11. Magaki's in 11. I'm thinking 15 because 15 is getting ready to launch. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not shattering expectations, but it's looking really good. And there is so much potential to be had in that game. Hello, Xeris. Bye-bye, Xeris. Nope, we're not taking a purple assist here. There we go. You know what? Maybe not. Well, that's where you're wrong, kiddo. But no, like taking out the fireballs in King of Fighters 96 really made it to where like you had to really knuckle down, and, like fight. And like, the King of Fighters 96 seriously had like the Sonic the Hedgehog level music that just took the game over the top. And as a fan of like Fatal Fury and Art of Fighting, seeing those bosses come back as the sub-boss team just really made it a dream match. Pitting all the new characters against the old bosses, pitting them against each other sometimes. Well, it's gonna be another gem cleanup level. But that's okay.
Ready, go!
The Ikari Warriors finally got distinctive movesets, which really helped them a lot. In 94 and 95, they were as copy-paste to each other as the Art of Fighting team, maybe even more so. Kyo finally got a moveset that made him distinctive from Terry, because 95 Kyo was just so much Terry. And it was the first game where Yuri's moveset didn't suck. like she was always cute, but her moves, they just didn't always work. Hello, Gemini. That's a good catch. Maybe later. Oh. You heard me. I said I liked King of Fighters 98. Or 96. Don't get me wrong, I loved 98 too. And I wish 98 still had the boss team from 96, which wouldn't happen till Ultimate Match some 15 years later, but eventually it happened, and that's what matters. Okay, if you insist. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've already got two of you that's better than you, but... But legit, on my first playthrough, I did use Yuri 96, and she did do me pretty good. She was a mainstay of my red team for a long time. Even if she did have that kind of useless Saiha. Which you would expect it to reflect fireballs in the game, but it doesn't. Cancel. Alright. Oh, we got another rerun stage. Let's go. It might just be because, like, that's just how the character draws worked when I played that. And there is a certain interesting thing to starting a new account and getting your character draws in a different order. You might still end up kinda samey in the end game, like playing your tier characters, but the process of getting there is always a little bit different depending on who you score. Well, besides the part where you get a nameless or a games or a lazy zero.
You win.
There we go. So one of the interesting things to point out is that while this game does feature 94 through 97 versions of most of the regular cast and some 98s, the movesets don't entirely line up exactly to those games. It kind of varies more like how their movesets go through the whole series. Although they need to get a Ralph with a Ralph kick already, like, for real. Oh, where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? There. So for instance, Kensu 96 actually plays a lot like Kensu 2000. So they will have some moves that are a little non-canonical just to give the variety of experience. Although who's a gold and who's a silver and who's a bronze in those years really depends on where they fit on the actual tier lists of the game. Take for example 94. Athena was stupid powerful in that game. Not because her moves were really over the top, but because her Psycho Reflector could hit the opponent physically and do like 20 to 25% of their HP and contact damage, which in that game is terrifying. Kim had some kind of glitch with his dive kick, so he was a gold character. Ralph could indefinitely juggle his Vulcan punch, so he was a gold tier. And that's actually reflected in the tiers of these earlier games. Now the 98 characters are all silver and gold tier besides Omega Rugal, who is the only purple one. But 98 did do a better job of balancing. Like, I only really remember Terry Bogard, Iori Yagami, and like one other character. I want to say Orochi Yashiro being completely unfair. It might have been Vanilla Chris, come to think of it, because they kind of had it was one of the characters with the head flip ability. So it was either Orochi Yashiro or Vanilla Chris. Just because they could lock you down. Like, they had a lockdown sequence. But none of the characters were really invalid. So naturally, that's the first game that has no bronze tier characters. By the looks of it, King of Fighters 13 and 14 are going to be all purple and gold tier. And 13 actually just looks like it might be all purple tier. Like, every character in 13 looks like it's purple tier.
Ready? Go!
Alright, Koku.
You win!
Yeet. Yeah, this is a screen we'll be seeing for a bit. Yeet. Feature. Secret features. That's the spirit. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
Ready? Go!
So yeah, kind of elaborating on what I was saying previously in the series. Changing the game mode seems to be the thing that makes the game crash. So if you might not notice until I bring it up though, like, we've gone through a lot of story mode without a crash. And I think it's because each one is made in its own different engine. And that when you exit, the engine is supposed to clear out of memory, but it doesn't. Oh, hey, speak of the devil. I should learn not to jinx myself. Okay, so clearly there's a bad word I shouldn't be using anymore. Alright. We get to look forward to another rerun mission. There's the breaking news. We're up to the next level. Alright. So just yesterday, my phone did an upgrade from Android 10 to Android 11. And Android 11 happens to include a screen recording feature. Now that said, I'm still just kind of winging it today, but maybe as a test, I'll record one day of just me playing on my main account. I'm not sure if it will use my headset mic or my regular phone mic though.
Ready?
Okay. So I can't guarantee whether or not it will have crosstalk. And we have a very open floor plan where we live. So it's not like I kind of have a place I can hide out and do it. The bedroom is something of our business office, and when I do record, it's usually while we're conducting business. So... Alright. Team Big Boys. Like, I'll admit, I have not really leveled up a Clark and a Goro yet. I did start to power up a little bit of Power Ranger Clark, or as they call him, Sentai Ranger. But I still got a little bit more growth to do to start awakening him, and I already have a pretty strong blue team. And while the Advent characters were powerful when we first started playing, they're kind of middle of the roaders now. In fact, I would argue the 98 and 99 characters actually outpower them a little. No, you read that name right. He thinks he's the shit, but he's not. So, it'll be interesting to see how this works. One of my favorite red characters was another grappler. It was Valentine's Day Mary. And, boy, once you got her awakened, she was kind of unstoppable. Hey, just because I'm talking about Valentine's Mary doesn't mean I'm talking about her meaty butts, okay, Noah?
Ready, go!
Oh, we got more story. And just like that, one dodge, and he's about...
You win!
Okay, do we have a rerun stage? I think we have a rerun stage. Cancel. Yep, rerun stage. Let's go.
Ready, go! Fight!
just like that. We wrap up another chapter. We might actually clear all of 96 today. Or at least get up to Gaines. Because Gaines, I believe you have to fight with a red team, and he is kind of a bitch. Recover from what? We're not at the geese plot already, are we? Alright. Back to Mellow Yellow. Well, yeah, why wouldn't they be?
Ready, go!
Alright. Digging right along. And then you just go down like bowling pins. Ah! We didn't get a 30 combo. That was not something I expected, but I guess that stage was really short. Maybe I do need to go through it with like a level 2 character so that they don't completely... We might not have even thrown a total of 30 attacks the entire time. So yeah, those goals might take a little fine-tuning, but that's why we take a gym cleanup lap at the end.
Ready, go!
What's good thing?
You win!
Boom. Yeet. No, there's nothing strange about winning at all. You must be new here, Noah. Winning is like what you want to do.
Ready, go!
Destroyed.
Fight! You win!
There's no sound in it? Oh, finally. To be honest, Noah kinda reminds me of Amy Rose. With her little brown nose.
Ready, go!
Oh, hey you. We haven't seen you
Fight!
in a little bit. It won't be the last time we see him either. Now that's an effective team-up move.
You win!
Reminded me of a Chrono Trigger double team. Like X-Strike. Now, I don't know if you noticed, Athena is gaining levels faster than King. Because silver characters take less experience points to level up than the gold characters. That's part of why I'm using them first. But the flip side of that is that when they do level up, they get less growth than the gold and purple characters, which is why eventually we are going to focus our attention more that way. But for now, it's tanking time.
Ready, go!
Alright. More Yuri. The only downside to using two Yuris like this is that we'll need two of her super cards eventually. And two of her option cards. Heck, maybe we should hotbar Yuri option cards instead of Yori's. But for now, I'll just wait until we get one. I don't know, I don't think Yuri has a 6-star option card. Now that I think about it.
You win!
Oh, didn't count. Doesn't count. Lazy Zero killed it for us, so. Take two.
Ready, go!
Because this is a goal we could totally smash right now. We don't need to wait for a gym cleanup to get that.
Fight!
It's poor man's Mr. Big. I don't know why you hit that guy instead of Super. No one survives the butt.
You win!
Gotcha. But hey. Alright, Yisu. Mercenary base in another country. Or whatever could we be headed to?
Ready, go!
no idea why that misfired the other way. See, that move is just so good for crowd control. Like Sakura 98, I mean Yuri 98 is just super good.
You win!
Boom. Alright. Oh, it's a clear after using tag with a team where I can actually use the tag. Maybe we let Kazumi play for a little bit. She's also a battery. That's the thing, like, the earlier characters seem to have running themes, like Reds were grappler characters for the most part. Blues were batteries. Greens had status effects and bleeds. Yep, long time no see. World's basicest waifu. Yeet. Hey King, what are you doing? Aren't you supposed to be with the girls team? Well, I guess this kinda is one now. With a Yuri and a Kazumi. And a King. In fact, that's an Art of Fighting girls team. Okay. Rerun dungeon, let's go. We might just actually finish all of 96.
Ready, go!
What? I got dropped? By a stooge? Come on.
Fight!
The disrespect on that.
You win!
Yeah, well, we are gonna make it to the finals by the time you finish that butt. Okay, green. There we go. Here's the update on the KOF tournament. Bye. I guess since I have the green team out, I could do 94 Mai's evolution or her limit breaks. Because the beginner missions give you a crap ton of my 94 souls and items to jack her way up.
You win!
Dusted. Well, that's not a good sign. I guess maybe we will plug you in. Which is another great thing about the game, having an autopilot. Really doesn't look like a finalist. That's what she said, alright. Wow, I hope that clock does not show up on my recording, but if it does, I apologize. We got loud clocks here.
Ready? Go!
So, plug in the computer and plug the phone. Let's see, what is my phone up to? It's up to 30%, so I'm going to plug you in someone else. Uh-oh. That sounded a little ominous. Bye-bye, Thumpy Dump.
You win!
No, recording is still solid, it's just the game having a little bit of skipping. It's a little worrisome. We might actually... Oh yes, distraction. I love distractions like that. We all love distractions like that. Distract me, baby.
Ready? Go! Fight! You win!
And the levels keep piling. Oh. Mai already has a max level of 85, so she might be one of the first ones I max out. Once the characters can get awakened, then we can start exploring more of the lateral depth of the game.
Ready? Go!
Which really is just more layers of powering characters up than it is anything else. There are some rubies to be earned, but that's not the primary purpose of those other game modes. It really is strongly about strengthening characters as you draw them.
You win!
No, we didn't even get a finisher off. Oh well. I can roll back through with my batteries and clean that mission up during. Gem cleanup. Of course you lost again. That's what you're designed to do. Izanagi, thanks for the assist. You know what? A scoop. Are rubies real quick? No! We're missing one goal on every one. It's probably a tag. Okay, now... Oh wait, no, we got a car to beat up. And then it's time for the Geese chapter and the end game.
Ready, go! Mission clear!
And just like that, we're done.
Stage clear!
Need them gems. These bonus schemes are fantastic for gems. God, I wish they would reset once in a while. But there we go. Purple. Purple. Alright. Alright. Semifinals versus the Geese team. I remember on hard, Mr. Big being like a ridiculous roadblock for a little while. Not because he himself was hard to beat, but because the goals. I was doing a gem cleanup and there was a goal on that stage, like not getting hit more than 10 times, that him and Gaines just made stupid hard to pull off.
You win!
Oh, I guess we're using 2 kings too. Take me to church.
Ready, go!
Yeah, I don't know if you notice, our supporter there is lovely Kula. She is such an awesome trap character. Not like the kind of trap you might be thinking of from anime, but she got freeze on all 3 of her skills, and they can basically corner you, hit you with 1 ice block, and you are so screwed. Like that. He ran right into that ice cube, and he's just done. Now normally that's like a throw move in the game. It's just a standard throw, but in this game, it's a standstill projectile that just chips the crap out of you. She became a very dangerous precedent with that move. Finally. The foul leader himself, Mr. Goose.
Come on! Fight!
Now when we first got the game, if you played the competitive arena mode, which was a basic 3v3, and you got enough coins, you could buy him. And you could buy the coins like 60 at a time. Well, now you can buy them like 20 at a time, and it still takes like 500 of them to get him. So you're like committing a whole month to getting Mr. Big, or no, to getting Geese or Krauser in that mode. And for the most part, Like, Krauser was worth it for a while, because he had some moves with super armor and really respectable damage, and he was a red type, which, you know, reds didn't have the biggest lineup of strong characters. But now, it's totally not worth the effort. But you can't gotcha those characters anymore. It doesn't work like that. Oh. Yeah, here's the first one to actually fight back. They made Kyo really aggro on this one, which I like. I think a couple more levels could benefit from that kind of fun. All right, Sacred Treasure number 3 coming up. Thank you, MK Legend. Well, she's a drama queen, clearly. Now,
You win.
see, look, we're already at level 10 on our sub-team. Cancel. Alright. Show me how futile my existence is. Now, depending on how this has been tuned up or down, since when I first started, this might be the first level in a long time that takes effort. Nope, it's looking good so far. Ooh. There we go. I actually had to use some buttons there. Clear with 20 or less hits. You get hit by 2 moves, it's just not happening. But that's why we have gym cleanup. That's a bit much. Well, that's kind of how he really was. He was always a bit much. Well, Minkle, there you go. Hard mode has been unlocked. King of Fighters 97 is available. And I think that's where we're gonna start our next. Okay. So with that in mind, collect, shrink, clear the 6. Clear. Battle card evolution dungeon. Nope. Not right now.